Keep that energy going for your next comic, Max Jamesson.
Oh man, I've had not nearly enough beer for this. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Are you sad or something? It's okay, it's alright. You don't have to be happy. It's alright, I understand. It's a comedy show, that's fair. That's alright, I understand. The thing is, I know like a lot of people, they see me walk on stage and they're thinking, wow, I've never seen that before. It's an amateur comedy show. It's a male in his 20s, a little overweight comedian. Whoa, that's crazy. Facial hair? Where are we? It's alright, it's alright. No, I have the same motivations to be up here as everybody else, though. I want to be on the stage and not be funny. It's important to me. Oh, man. So, I had this conversation with my girlfriend recently, and as much as nobody ever believes that I do have a girlfriend, and we're at a fast food place, we get the food, and we go to sit down, and she goes, ah, shit, napkins. And I'm like, I wish I could. Oh. It's so funny. Isn't that perfect? You know? The food goes in, cleanliness comes out. Ow. See, I don't really care if anybody laughs at that joke because I giggle every time I remember it. I'm not even kidding. So I find it a little bit weird that I love the pussy, but I hate cats. It seems counterintuitive, you know? Now, I say I love the pussy, but I don't really know. I mean, it's like Disneyland. I've never actually been inside, but I hear it's great. And I want to go sometime before I die. I just don't really want to pay for it, you know? I'm not worth it that much. Oh, man. Actually, the truth is, now I say the whole thing about, I hate cats. I don't hate cats. I don't want some, internet person to stab me after the show. But I don't get it. I don't really understand it. Like dogs you can play with, fish, are soothing or something. Cats, I don't get it, And I asked my cousin about this because he's a huge cat person. He loves them. He loves his smartphone and his cat, and I think he loves my cousin that he married. They made a couple of kids, so something's going right. But I asked him about cats, like why they're so great, why people love them, and his explanation was that cats are affectionate. When he's sad, his cat always comes up to him and rubs on him, and it's something for him to pet. It's a tactile interaction, and psychologically we all need that, right? You understand? You know what I'm talking about? Everybody needs that touch in their life, and cats fill that, and that's fucking creepy. It is. It's a way of saying to the entire world that I really need that touch that everybody needs in their life, but people don't want to touch me. I had to buy something and lock it in my house. It's too small to run away from me in order to get that contact in my life. It's like saying I want to hug, but people don't like hugging me ever. And I've only got my own arms, It's like trying to hug masturbate, So we have a solution. Cats, the dildo pet. Oh man, I'm doing pretty good today, right? Okay, the pity clap is fine. I should have tried sitting down years ago. So, when you look at bras, do you ever have that weird moment where you realize that they clearly didn't know what they were doing when they labeled them? It's like, A, B, C, D makes sense. Double A, triple A, double D, triple D. What? There's an alphabet. You could have just started at A. I think it was a woman who invented the first bra, and she's like, triple A. Well, okay. She sees this little bra that's clearly a training bra or something, and she's like, oh, it's her first bra. Well, that's what we call it. 3A's. Okay, I like that. And then a guy said, that's ridiculous. Took over, and he's like, okay, now what do we call this one? It's pretty flat. It's that moment, right after you take the bra off and all your dreams are crushed, and you're like, AA. And then, you get to the A size, and just like a pair of boots, and then it goes simple from there. It's clearly in a logical order until you get to the D's, when the guy was clearly impressed at this point. He just started stuttering. He's like, D. And so, of course, the lady kicked him off at that point, like, and of course, they bring in the next pair, and she's like, eek, huge. Somebody comes in with even bigger, and she's like, oh, F that. Slamming them in car doors and stuff. All right, well, that's my time. You guys have a great night.
That's it, everybody.